Here's all you need to know in weekly Newsbits. DOH confirms Meningo case in Davao City. Measles kills 16 in Davao Region.
CTTMO deploys temporary augmented buses. And Davao City plans to declare Roxas Night Market as maximum security zone. Time to know the top stories of the week. I am Ace Perez.
And I am Jenny Arado. Welcome to Sunstar Davao's
Weekly Newsbits. Department of Health 11 confirms one meningococcemia case in Davao City. However, the agency assured the public that the situation is under control. Julia Trivita for details.
DOH Regional Director Annabel Yumang said, of the 14 suspected meningococcemia cases in the region, the 4-year-old child who died on August 30 was the first confirmed case of meningococcemia in Davao Region. Yumang emphasized that their office has been in constant coordination with the concerned individuals who were in close contact with the deceased patient and places where the child victim had been through. She added that post-exposure prophylaxis was immediately given to those who had close contact with the patient, including the family members, pupils from preschool where the deceased child was studying, teachers, and emergency room staff who closely attended the patient. They also sent a team from the department to the schools and met with the teachers and parents of the other children to alleviate fears and ensure that they have correct information about the disease.
So we would like to reiterate to the public that the bacteria causing the meningococcal disease is not easily transmitted. There has to be a direct contact with the discharges from the nose and throat of the infected person for someone to be at risk. It can also be spread through coughing, sneezing, kissing, sharing of food, drinks, and utensils. So educating the public is one way to prevent the spread of meningococcemia.
Yumang said the collective effort of the department and the timely coordination with Brokenshire Hospital Ministry Incorporated and City Health Office allayed the fears of the public, noting that the incident has already been addressed. Meanwhile, the incident has caused fear among Davaoenos due to misinformation. Thus, she reminded the public to be wary in spreading unverified reports to prevent panic. Julia Trivita, Weekly Newsbeat.
The Department of Health 11 recorded a total of 1,299 measles cases in Davao Region with 16 deaths from January to September 2 of this year. Rona Villariasa has the details.
The Department of Health 11 reported that of the total measles cases in Davao Region, a total of 1,283 measles victims survived, while 16 died as of September 2. DOH 11 National Immunization Program Manager Dr. Janice Olavides underscored that measles cases in Davao Region decreased by around 5%. The data this year is lower compared to the 1,374 cases reported in the same period in 2018. With 39 deaths. In Davao City alone, there were 536 measles cases, including 9 deaths, and most of the cases were from Talomo District and portions of Agdao. Meanwhile, Compostela Valley registered 180 cases with 2 deaths. Davao del Norte has 303 cases with 5 deaths. Davao del Sur with 97 cases. Davao Occidental with 23 cases. And Davao Oriental with 160 cases. Rona Villariasa, Weekly Newsbeats.
The city government of Davao has deployed more buses on Wednesday night to augment lack of public utility jeepneys in several parts of the city. Ralph Yemit reports.
Davao City Transport and Traffic Management Office on Wednesday evening deployed provincial-type buses to Paracan-Lasang, Cabantian, Buhangin, and Kalinan routes after receiving complaints due to the lack of PUJs in mentioned areas. But CTTMO head Junicio Abude said these added routes are still temporary. These routes were earlier recommended to be included in the Peak Hour Augmentation Bus System or FABS, which currently serves the area of Catalunan Grande and Toril. Abude said on Tuesday that adding new routes is not yet possible due to the impending request from the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board or LTFRB. However, City Assistant Administrator Tristan Dwight Domingo said they only received a go signal from the LTFRB late Wednesday afternoon.
For the past few days, Mangol, marang naandan na pag-ulan, kaya gabihin na lang si panahon si Sir sa LTFRB mananghin. So that is why we request na yun siya. Pwede, I think they're still projecting 2 typhoons or 4 typhoons pa for September. So, i-request na yun kagabi or kagahapon sa hapon na namintahan na lang i-place na lang sa natin na.
Unlike in Catalunan Grande and Toril, where FABS operates 24 hours, Abude said these augmented buses will only be deployed during peak hours from 5 a.m. until 9 a.m. in the morning and 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. in the evening. Ralph Liamit, Weekly Newsbits.
Authorities target to declare Roxas Night Market as maximum security zone to instill a culture of security among Davaoeños. Juliet Revita has the details.
Task Force Davao Commander Colonel Consolito Yecla said it is high time to declare Roxas Night Market as maximum security zone, similar to the stricter security at San Pedro Square. He said that community-based approach in securing the night market through the declaration is being considered.
We are now coordinating with the community, the vendors, the sikat-sikat drivers, yung mga postcard operators, business establishment, the security guard, and the workers in the night market for the conduct of anti-terror forum in headquarters sa Task Force Davao by Saturday and Friday.
The night market has suffered a bomb attack on September 2, 2016, claiming 15 lives and injured several others. On August 6, the City Council passed a resolution declaring San Pedro Square to become a maximum security zone. It defines the maximum security zone as an area to which access is controlled through an entry point and limited to authorized, appropriately screened personnel and properly escorted visitors. It will also be monitored 24/7 by peacekeeping forces. Juliet Revita, Weekly Newsbits.
In business news, Davao City's accommodation rooms are expected to reach 10,000 in 2020. Here's Roljan Lumawag for the story.
Davao City will be able to cater to more tourists next year with the addition of 1,400 rooms. At present, there are only 9,000 rooms from accommodation establishments in the city, but during peak season, Davao City needs around 12,000 rooms. Davao City Chamber of Commerce and Industry President Arturo Minlan said accommodation is one of the challenges of the city in tourism. In a previous report, Davao City Tourism Operations Head Jean Rose Texon said there is a need for more hotels and convention centers in the city to accommodate to the increasing number of tourists and investors. Along with this is a growing number of self-style lodging facilities. However, some are still refusing to get business permits to operate legally. Ruel John Lumawag, Weekly Newsbits.
In sports, Davao City finished third overall in the Batang Pinoy 2019 National Championships that concluded in Puerto Princesa, Palawan on August 31. Marian Sabiron Abalayan has the report.
Of the 107 local government units that joined in the just concluded Batang Pinoy 2019 National Championships in Puerto Princesa City, Palawan, biggest delegation Davao City finished third overall in the official medal tally. Davao harvested a total of 31 golds, 30 silvers, and 41 bronzes, while Baguio City kept the overall title by holding 61 golds, 45 silvers, and 70 bronzes. Cebu City, for its part, collected 36 golds, 34 silvers, and 35 bronzes to finish second. The Arnis team struck for a total of 6 gold medals and 5 bronzes to lead Davao City's medal haul in the week-long sports fest organized by the Philippine Sports Commission. The swimming team was second with a 596 medal count as Palarong Pambansa 2019 champion Leah Margaret Amogis led the charge as she scooped 3 golds, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. The city also won golds courtesy of the Wushu, Muay Thai, Gymnastics team led by triple gold medalist Daryl Cerato, Taekwondo, Dance Sports, Rugby Football, Karate-Do, Judo, and Athletics. Marian Saberon Abalayan, Weekly Newsbits.
Let's take another look at this week's top stories.
DOH confirms Meningo case in Davao City. Measles kills 16 in Davao Region.
CTTMO deploys temporary augmented buses. And Davao City plans to declare Roxas Night Market as maximum security zone.
To check more stories, visit our website www.sunstar.com.ph/Davao. Subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
You can also grab a copy of Sunstar Davao at Davao Central convenience stores and nearest news outlets. That's all you need to know for this week. Have a great weekend.